On my back, every move, yeah, it's mountable. Pressure on my name, but the grind so honorable. Ready to be countable. Yeah, yeah. Gotta face truth, what you running for? Yeah, yeah. Mirror don't lie, who you front for? Level up your life, that's a wanted chore. Stand on your word, be 100 more.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, yeah. Ready to be countable.
Yeah. It's everybody but your own. How ready cancel bulls like BID and Matar. Guess you gotta let you know this shit that Cupid all this random, yeah. It feel like you're drinking about dipping and be gays together.
Ready to be countable.
Hey, let's get it.
Ready to be countable. Ready to be countable.
Hey.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hello. Hi
What's
there.
going on? What's
Hello.
going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Mother, there's too many of us dying.
Hey. Bow, 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 bow,
Shout
pow.
out, shout out, shout
Fuck is you talking about, man?
Nothing.
Let me put it in your butt.
It ain't that serious.
Could y'all please?
Hop in the truck, sip a little clean, get up in the cut. Grab the Vaseline, let me fuck your butt. It ain't that serious.
Damn. That shit funny is a
That nigga
bitch.
Max B got me
Absolutely not.
That shit is, boy, that shit had me crying, boy. That
Man.
nigga still in the pink. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? That nigga trying to get him an old batty boy.
weak. Lord have mercy.
Batty.
Yeah, that back
Batty,
road
batty.
boy. Yeah, that back road. Yeah, that you want that Nash.
Rude boy.
That back Nash.
Rude boy. Well, this is another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I'm the second half C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
We're always joined by the world's greatest producer.
Ratchet hippie.
Hi guys.
Yeah, Lives, Vibes, Sex and Text from
Everybody, bum 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 body.
Whoa!
Yeah, man, everything's good, man. We trying to see if it's gonna really freeze or I'm the one that's capital P. You understand, man? You know, they come to the party, but they stay for the Corey, because I'm the vibe. Sex is all right. Texas is great. I mean, all in all, man, everything's good. Just trying to see what the night finna hit us with tonight. What about you, brother?
I swear to God, I'm so tired of this damn storm and
What
all
storm?
this shit.
What storm?
Man, this snowstorm that they have been propagating to us that say, hey, get your shit. Hey, shit's coming. Gonna be at least 6 inches of snow.
I got more than 6 inches.
Oh my God.
Have mercy.
Man,
Pause.
I just hate how savage that people's instinct come out when things like this happen. You go there, you buy up all the toilet tissue, you buy up all the water. You want to be the motherfucker to not leave the next man anything, but then want to complain when a nigga breaking your shit. You should have left the nigga some toilet tissue.
Maybe nobody would have to break in your shit.
Man, this shit crazy as fuck, bro. Niggas just be, and they do it like just in an emergency time when you could like just spend a little more when you go to the grocery store and have yourself a stockpile.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't have to rush out and try to take everything. And this shit crazy as a motherfucker. I swear to God, I just hate it. I hate it. One time I just wish that, they would get unalived
Please.
and maybe that would just have an example out there for people to, man, just have some compassion. I don't understand why. I mean, I know why, because the world is evil. Trust me, I do know the reality of the shit. Wishful thinking. I just wish people get it up under control and try to think about the next person. But,
When the world ended,
Hey.
do you really need to be caring about the next person?
I mean, yeah, that's if the world ended. This is what I'm talking about. Like, bruh, in 4 days after this shit passes over, your ass gonna have to clock right back in, and
Facts.
the bill's still gonna be there, and you're gonna be back to
That's
your
what it
same
is.
miserable life.
I was telling somebody the way they going. If the
Motherfucker.
world was to end, you would never know if the world's gonna end. Honestly, it'd just be random.
Exactly.
You
it
wouldn't
won't
even.
be
You'll be randomly shopping, like not even thinking.
right.
That's when
then
the world
goddamn
ends.
some shit just blow up. Just
Yeah.
TV turned off. Just like that, bro.
Well, I mean,
Or Sakuna.
I don't even
got
think
that
it
new
was.
Cleve movie
I don't
on.
think it's even supposed to be like that bad or anything. You know what I mean? It's just
We,
You
telling-
know,
when you
niggas
telling
scared.
when you
They
telling
shell
Southern
shocked.
motherfuckers that only shit happens every 5 to 10 years, and every time something happened, they still don't prepare themselves afterwards. It's telling right
These need to be the motherfuckers to go first. Swear, cause them be the niggas that's in the shopping centers, just taking everything off the shelf, acting like animals.
there. And then ones asking for assistance after everything blow
Right.
over because they broke.
Right. They ain't stupid as hell, bro.
Better
Y'all
sell
know
that
how I
shit
feel
you
about
brought
it.
up.
I wouldn't give a fuck about them. I don't care, but whatever. Whatever. Vibes are great. Sex is good, and my texts are good. Ratchet it back.
hi
What's
guys. Not much, just chilling. Let's see what's going on.
Bobby.
The guy, Bobby. What the fuck is you talking about?
Not much. Life is going good. Vibes. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know how the vibes are. I'm trying to figure out if short guy has a problem with me.
Oh shit. Oh nah, we going this way with it. Oh,
I mean, it's a
shit.
possibility. That could be possible.
So what's up?
I ain't think we were gonna take it here.
Well, I asked him how he was doing
Gunshots.
today. He acts like he didn't want to talk to me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not about to pull.
I mean, I told you I was all right.
I'm not okay. I'm not about to pull something out of you. If I ask you what's going on, and you're like, all right, I'm not about to pull it out.
not saying
But
I'm
now,
okay.
okay, and now I'm asking. I feel like you have something that you either want to say or have something against me,
I mean,
and I want to talk about it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, we can go there. That's great for me. Is talk about it? Nah, but it is something. I can't go say it's not. You know.
Okay. So I'm not trying to decipher codes
No, I'm
here.
finna tell
I
you,
got
was finna
games
tell
to
you.
play for that.
No, I was finna tell you. I was just giving that breakdown part, but it was just off a conversation we had last time, and that you say how you see.
Could you elaborate?
You kind of said, well, you was at both of us when you said it. I don't know if you talked to bro about it. You know, you basically told us just less than thought you saw.
I did actually talk to Slim about it because you know what he did? When I asked him if there was something going on, he was like, actually, yeah, there is. So yeah, I did talk to Slim about it already. And I explained to him what I'm going to explain to you. When you guys get on your tangents and when you have to, it's for me seems that you guys get on tangents and you go so far left field, it's hard to differentiate between what you actually believe and what you are potting or what have you. And even when people are potting, I don't understand the difference between like potting. You could say something pod worthy, I guess. I don't even know how to explain that whole Joe Budden pod thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that potting goes against what you feel as an individual. You know what I'm saying? I think it might go into maybe you're being more flamboyant about it, being more charismatic about it, being more emotional about it, being more high energy about it. You know, maybe even trolling a little bit. But the things that you two do, it quite literally makes me question, how do you guys feel? Which is why when the camera stopped rolling, I really be like, is this how y'all really feel? Because if this is how y'all really feel as a friend, we need to talk about this because I don't know how you guys feel. And I understand that people have their own opinions, and I get that. But the way that my morals and the way my moral compass is set up, there's no way I can respect somebody's opinion and not be their friend and have nothing to do with it. Like, that is your opinion. It does not align with me. I can respect you and your opinion, and you know what I'm saying? And that be that. But you go on about your way, because I'm not going to have that in my energy. And that's how I work on the podcast, off the podcast. But when I tell y'all be going in each and every single time. And then it's not even that y'all go in, it's that y'all will make up fallacies and stories, and y'all will go so far left that I'm like, where are y'all getting this information from? What are y'all doing with this? Why are y'all being this way? I don't understand it. And it could be me, and I got a touch of the tism. And sometimes I'm very black and white, and I've had to explain this to Slim several times, and that's why he's all like, well, when we're talking about certain demographics, you just don't understand. And I think it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are things that y'all don't understand because of the way y'all grew up, just the way that there's things that I don't understand because of the way I grew up. But what I don't do is discount what y'all say because of how it might seem or how it might feel. But it seems to me that what I say always gets discounted or gets put off to the wayside, or is all like, yeah. But the majority is not on Section 8. The majority is not selling pussy for $40. The majority is not. I mean, I understand that's what y'all grew up seeing, but that's not. You can't say that's a majority when I didn't grow up seeing none of that shit. I didn't grow up with crackheads down the street and in the corner and on the stairwell of an apartment building. I didn't grow up like that. But I don't discount how y'all are or what your experiences are. However, I do feel like you guys do that to me.
I could take that. I don't try to honestly. And it ain't even about like, because I'm gonna do some bullshit. I like to play a lot. That's just what. But it's I think why I didn't even say nothing to you is because I kind of see how your brain works. Might not be something you could control, so I try to like not even trying to, because gotta give it it's a sensitive thing. But this just the way you felt about me. That just really all at the end. It's just really how you felt about me.
Could you elaborate? How did I say that I felt about you during that situation?
Well, if I can't remember all word for word, but
you don't have to do word for word. How did I make you feel? Like, what is it that I said that made you feel that I think that you're lesser or less
when
than?
You said it, you was like, I think y'all this way, but then when you get talking, this is the only way. And then it was like, in my head, it's not even what we talk about. It was just that moment, like. You can be going off and you think I'm gonna see you when I'm around you a lot. Or who you? That was it. That was the thing for me. Like, I know you. Like, I would never. Only you can do something to me to make me see you different. If you get what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like, to this point, I still think so high of you. Like, even me feeling some type of way make me feel some type of way. Mm-hmm. Because it's like I don't. Because I do a lot of antics. That's what we do. I'm a playful. I like to just, and I'm dark. That's just what it is. And I know it come off to a lot of people, but to my ones, like, he know me. Like, he know, it's like on the lines of a motherfucker say I'm gay. But they do that. This man be with me every day, a lot. He ain't feeling nobody, he ain't even finna let you play with me like he ain't even got, you can't change his thought about me. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When he with me all the time. He with me, so it's like, no, stop talking about my boy. You can never. So what? It just how you saw me, and how I see you.
I definitely understand that. Yeah. In my mind, words have power and words have meaning. They just do.
And I had been rocking with it. That's why I kind of been standoffish, because I didn't want to come to you with it, because it was.
We're too grown for that.
Well, I was trying to like process how I felt, because I never nobody too funny. Well. I stopped fucking with him. Let me say that. I stopped fucking with him, but I don't want to stop, because you like a sister to me, so fucking with me. It be fucking with me.
And let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all not think that it fucks with me when y'all go off on the tangents that y'all go off on? Sometimes it's so much so that I have to walk out of the daggone studio, so much so that I have to decompress. But nobody talks about that.
Honestly,
we're
we
not
do.
talking about the fact that I got to decompress after, because sometimes I can't even pay attention to the show. I just got to do my job because the stuff that y'all are talking about is so flagrant and so left field, all because y'all want to get a click, all because you want to get a viral clip moment, and maybe that goes somewhere. And I keep telling y'all, why is it that y'all want to scrape the bottom of the barrel for our audience? And then the way that Slim puts it, it's like, well, it's those people that we need to reach so that way they think higher. But they're not going to think higher when y'all are right there at the bottom of the barrel with them.
Now, why Slim do what he do ain't the reason. That's I think that's another point. Slim doing it, for why he want to do it. I just like it'd be fun.
Sometimes when you do your bullshit and you think it's fun, especially when I'm making a point or if I'm saying something that I feel is valid, or if it's my turn to talk and you want to jump in with your ad libs and stuff, I'm not Slim. So I don't have that. I mean, it's not that we don't have that rapport, but I don't joke like that. First of all, it makes me, again, feel like y'all are treating me lesser because you won't even let me get a voice or a word in edgewise. It always has to be a joke. Everything is not a joke. And I understand that you you relate to things in a joking manner, and maybe that's how you're able to comprehend things, or you make a joke about it. But I'm telling you, it makes me feel like you treat me like I'm unserious. Like,
No, I
what
can see
I'm
that.
saying is unserious. And I'm like, there's a time and a place.
No, I can see that. Now the way why I joke is because of some trauma shit. I mean, and I can't put that on you, and I don't try to put it. I don't even even when you do your thing. I don't even, like I said, it still don't change. I understand things, that I just still rock because we work through it. Like, I ain't purposely doing it. That's another thing, and I know you're not purposely. This is just in like I said, it's a struggle of how you feel. Or you see me. No matter what you do, I ain't gonna see you. And maybe because I didn't see it as me doing something to you, and that's why I say I just been like processing it, like making sure I'm like seeing like I'm seeing it, or am I just getting in my feelings about it? I had an expectation of something.
Okay.
That's really what.
So
it
where
is.
do we go from here?
I mean, you see my.
I understand that, but how do we keep from this to keep happening or whatever? Because I mean, I would like to close the door on this. I'm not trying to. I'm not the type of person that wants to leave something open ended.
No, I feel you, and that's why I didn't bring it to you till I felt like I was in emotional state to properly have a conversation with my. And it's like, hey, well, we having it now, so it's like, hey, look, that hurt my feelings. Feelings don't get, because I don't take people, but the ones I choose to have in my life, I take your words serious.
Why would I not take what you say seriously? And I ask that to you and Slim. I'm asking this to you and Slim because, again, these are y'all's words. These are y'all's words. These are y'all's antics. Why would I not take that for face value?
Cause do we talk like this, like off camera? Do we
Yes, you do.
I don't think we do it like we do it on this camera. We'll say a little slick thing, but then move on. And I know I joke just to get over shit. That's just a normal thing I do. Trauma thing I do. I know that for sure. I'm gonna keep joking because that's just the only way I can get through it. If it feel like it make me feel some way, I'm gonna joke about it.
Okay.
And that's something I'm trying to work on. But shit, I want to laugh that shit off, man.
Okay, well, when you feel like you are in a space where you can talk, then I guess we could talk. Cause I brought it to the table because apparently you've been walking around here like you feel some kind of way. So I wanted to address it and see if we can get down to the bottom of it. And so that's life.
I'm feeling little feelings hurt. Then maybe sometimes we gotta go through it. Ain't gonna be perfect.
No, I understand. My feelings get hurt all the time during this damn podcast, so I get it.
And a lot of times, I'm gonna be real. Like, it be hurt my feelings that I felt like I hurt your feelings when you walk off. Because it was like, damn. I hope you don't think I'm. A lot of times.
What am I supposed to think?
I know, but that a lot of times you'll see me. I had to catch myself. I'm like, damn, joking, and goddamn, shit we saying is bothering them. But it's like we're not even directing it to her.
And it doesn't have to be directed towards me. It could be directed towards whatever topic that we're talking about. Like if we're talking about a sensitive topic and then y'all want to go off and be flagrant and be vulgar and not make serious of what we're talking about, yeah, that bothers me. It bothers me that y'all want to sit up here and be vulgar and nasty and make all kind of jokes and all kind of other stuff or whatever. And for a serious topic. So sometimes, yeah, I gotta walk away. Again, I've told Slim this many a times. I've told you this. This is not my podcast. I'm the producer. I just work here. Y'all like having me on mic, so I'm on mic. But there are some times in order for me to do my job, I have to tune y'all out. And that saves not only the podcast, but our friendships. Because again, I understand y'all are, I guess, characters up here. Y'all are being characters on camera. And it's not this is the same thing I told Sim, because he was talking to me about something and I was like, the way we talk off camera, you don't talk to me like that. You don't talk to me like you do on camera. So like, no, I'm not going to understand what you're saying when you're being so obtuse and with it. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving right along. That was my lives and my vibes. That's my vibes. That was my life and my vibes, because that's what's been going on. Lives, vibes, sex. I haven't had none. Texts. I'm ignoring them. There we go.
I am happy we got that out.
Stop whispering.
Like I said, we're gonna work through it.
All right. Good way to start the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability.
Shit.
I mean, that's what it is, right? We talk about accountability all the time. We can't.
I like that you did.
We can't just not be accountable within ourselves. Like I said, I had to talk with Sam. I thought we were gonna have to talk last week or whenever, but you wasn't talking to me. So, and then I tried to talk to you today. You wasn't talking to me. So I was like, well, fuck it.
Yeah. That's it. Hell, I hurt a little bit.
Oh, shit. Let's see where to go from here. Yeah, fuck you, man.
See, it be different when you think about somebody highly like that. Ooh, it'll put you in a place.
I guess I'll throw 2 cents in. I think when you tell us that something doesn't sit right with you, we try our best to let you know that either it was in character, it was jocking, or we don't operate like that in real life, right? That and I guess that's where the disconnect came, when you expressed how you feel and you literally see us more than the audience sees us. You be around us more than the audience is privy to being around us, and you say things like, oh, I don't know if y'all are serious or not. Like, yeah, I might sit up here and be like, bitches are dumb and shit, half of them shouldn't have rights. But I fucking have a daughter that I won't let touch a door. I have a son that understands how I operate when it comes to women. He doesn't let his grandmother touch a door. He doesn't let his mother touch a door. He doesn't let his sister touch a door. So yeah, on camera, it might be a little, I don't care what them folks think out there. It's cool. They can have their opinions, but when it comes from somebody who actually sees how we operate in real life And it still comes to a point where I don't think I know you guys. Like huh? What?
Because where does it come from?
It comes from a character. It comes from an extreme view that, yeah, might not be the easiest thing to digest or hear, but it is a view that deserves light.
I even add this to it because how I was trying to look at it. I was like, I done did movies, so I'm looking at like, so if you saw me in the movies doing now, you gonna believe that's me?
But this is not a movie. This is a podcast, and I'm sorry, but I don't. I maybe it doesn't make sense to me to be a caricature on a podcast.
And I can see why you said, because some people would be just themselves on there, but it's like, I don't think I want to show nobody
It's
myself.
still to me, anything that is consumed under the entertainment field should not be taken as 100% you. This is not a documentary. It's not a biography. This is a podcast that is listed up under entertainment. It comes along with skits. It comes along with movies, short films. All of this is entertainment.
Why don't you think that you're able to show up as your authentic selves? Why do you have to be a character? Why do you feel like you have to show up as a character?
Because as much work as I've done on myself
this is a question to both of you.
Right. Well, I'm just speaking for me. As much work as I've done on myself to make sure that the people that are close to me have the best version of me, I understand that now is a privilege. People who don't know me, I could give a fuck what you think. I could give a fuck.
But
you don't, and people who don't know me, you haven't proven to me that you deserve the compassionate side of me.
But the people who don't know you, who only know you through this podcast, this is what you're giving them to know.
I'm okay with them. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, like that's fine.
Like I don't know none of these folks personally. I don't know them.
Fine.
They don't know me.
So
personally.
what community exactly are you trying to build here when they can't count on you, you can't count on them?
All right, and tell me, how do you feel like they cannot count on us? Give me an example here, so we can.
Because now the people on the podcast don't know what y'all believe. Like, what are they telling? Like, I mean, I don't.
Well, it's like this. Even though it's coming with an entertainment value, like you said when we spoke off camera, and I said the same exact thing that I said on camera, but in a different way, and I delivered it to you in a way, and you was like, well, okay, now I get what you're saying. But while you were in character, I couldn't receive that. So it's not like I'm switching up what I'm saying. I said the same thing on camera that I said to you when I talked. But because you are someone that deserves my compassion, that deserves me thinking about how should I deliver this to her so it does get across and she understands what I'm saying. That, like you said, the delivery and how I delivered it to you, it was different.
And what I'm asking is that, do you not think that our audience deserves that same kind of respect?
Our audience is here from entertainment. They have never gotten the side that I have shown you.
But
so
what do you find?
If they're here,
what if it's entertaining about this?
Oh, well, you can ask the 997 people that have subscribed.
I mean, I don't have to. I'll look at the analytics. We don't have to go there, okay? Because these same 900 people only watch one video.
That's cool.
Okay? So we don't have to get into it. We've been doing this going on 3 years and 6 days.
Yes. And a lot of people don't do it because they give up because it doesn't move how people think it should move.
What I'm saying, but you talk about ask the 900. I can't ask them because
why does
they'll subscribe. Our audience is 3 people.
Not if they subscribe.
Yes.
I don't subscribe to shit that I don't want to eventually have in my algorithm.
Well, the good for you on that, but I'm the one who sits up here and reads the analytics. I'm looking at return viewers. I'm looking at first time viewers. I'm looking at the ones that come back. I'm looking at the ones who only look at lives. I'm looking at the ones who look at lives versus the pre-records. I'm looking at the ones who look at the shorts but not the lives or the pre-records.
I'm still trying to answer your question because you asked why doesn't the audience deserve that side of you?
It's not even that side. I'm not asking you to hold them with the daggone cotton glove or anything like that. I'm just asking, why does your character have to be so flagrant? Why do you have to want to get the worst reaction out of the audience or out of anybody?
I don't think that we're getting the worst reaction out of the audience or anyone.
That's not what our comments say.
Okay, I'm confused now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the comments agree with what I say. Yeah, you have those but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if I say it one way or another. You're gonna have people who just don't like you, and I don't feel like trying to appease to people who not gonna like me if I say it softly, if I say it this way, if I agree with what
You
their
don't have to
side
say
is
it
or
softly.
anything.
You don't even say it the same way you say it to short guy. Like you don't even
Because
talk.
I care about him.
Okay, so all right, so okay, we've been sitting here 30 minutes, and now we know that y'all don't care about the audience. Okay,
It's like you're not compartmentalizing what I'm saying, because to everything there are layers. To everything is critical thinking, even if it seems simple. So now it's like you're willfully being obtuse to that. There are compartmentalizations to everything. And with that, I that's when I have a problem. Cause I'm like, I know you way smarter than that. So again, the audience that does decide, I want to tune into what they have to say. They have not been privy to the compassionate side of me who really watches how I deliver things or really audits how may say something. They haven't been privy to that. They're here because of the wilder takes towards whatever situation. And it's been plenty. I think it's almost every time when we speak on a situation, I have to sit here and say, this is not everyone. I think I said it enough when I'm like, hey, yes, this is what they propagate. This is what they put out there. This is what the overall sentiment is that they're trying to promote. But I know this is not everyone. Just like when I was speaking on the ICE situation. It was like, yeah, ICE has a very negative view of them. But I know from compartmentalization, everyone who decides to take the job as ICE is not a horrible person. But a lot of people do not want to have that conversation because of the things that are making the headlines and going viral. Every time you hear about ICE, it's not ICE helping an old lady with her groceries to get up to her house. It's not ICE being a aid to the community. No, it's ICE killing someone that is a citizen. It's them being rude. It's them being obnoxious. It's them acting like they're above the law. And unfortunately, because of how a lot of people brains work, this is the overall sentiment that they get. It's negative. It's negative. But me being a little bit deeper thinker, I know that cannot be every single person who takes the job of being an ICE agent. So the people who I'm hoping to attract, I'm hoping have that level of compartmentalization. And the ones who don't, here, this is why we have the algorithm. You can speak your piece. You can make me whatever. You can say what you want to say. And you're never gonna get me coming on here mad because you have an opposing view. I think that's like all this censorship and you should be this way and be that way and say it like this is the reason why a lot of people have a lot of pushback. A lot of people are not satisfied. A lot of people feel we're pussified. Not us, but just America. So I guess that would be my answer to that. Unless there's something that I missed.
Okay.
Well, we're not gonna get anywhere with you shutting down. If if you didn't want to have a conversation, why bring it up?
What would you like me to say to that?
I
You
don't
said
know,
unless
but
I
you
miss
said-
something. You said that's my answer unless I miss something. Okay, that's your answer. Okay.
But that's not saying no, Slim. You didn't miss anything. That clarified to me what I was asking.
No, you didn't miss anything.
Well, I guess I did. So, where are we going from here? Because it seems like you still not satisfied with the answers.
What do you want me to say?
I mean,
What do you
it's
mean
no-
I'm
it's
not
nothing.
satisfied with the
reading
answer?
your energy. I can see you.
Okay.
They can't see you. I can see you.
Okay.
And your whole body language says, I still have an attitude. I'm still not satisfied. That's your whole body language.
Would you like me to get up and do a cartwheel?
No, I would just like to, if we're at a point where it's like, okay, we can agree to disagree, then I guess I would like that verbalized.
I mean,
I don't want to put words in your mouth.
we've had to agree to disagree for 3 years, so we'll just continue to agree to disagree.
All right, that's fine. What's the link we got up there? I thought this.
And happy. See, before you clutch your pearls, listen all the way through. And I mean, listen all the way through, Sabrina. This isn't about deception. This is about consent, clarity, and choice. And I have a wife, by the way. For centuries, people have built families for survival, stability, safety, legacy, companionship, not just sexual attraction. We already accept arranged marriages, open marriages, compassionate marriages, marriages for immigration, wealth, or social protection. Let's stop pretending that this is the line. Lavender is in, darling. Lavanda. And a lavender marriage is when it's honest. It's two adults saying, I know who you are, you know who I am, and we're choosing a structure that works for us, not your nosy ass motherfucker. So when women want provision, loyalty, peace, emotional safety without the pressure of sexual performance, some gay men want family, partnership, social stability, legacy without hiding or lying. The problem is not, it's not conventional love. It's unconventional love. And a lot of you have a problem with it because they're gay and happy while many of you are single and unhappy. And so the problem for most of you is that dishonesty. But if he knows, and the agreement is explicit, If no one is being trapped, misled, or erased, then mind your motherfucking business. Not every marriage is a fairy tale. Some are contracts of care. Some are allegiances. Some are alliances. Some are chosen families built with wide open eyes while you're judging. So let's normalize adults making informed decisions that work for their lives, not marriages that look right to strangers but destroy people in privates. Like many of y'all marriages be on Facebook looking real cute, like y'all really all together, but y'all be fighting and you be getting punched around between the wash machine and the dryer every Sunday. Tea that clock and clock that tea. Honesty is ethic. Consent is the rule. Happiness doesn't have to have one blueprint. Did you hear me? Happiness doesn't have to have one blueprint. So if they're gay and happy and she got her Louis Vuitton and her man is dressing her and she got the best weave and the best hair and she looks fierce and he's got Sideshow Bob on the side, then that's their happiness. You be happy with yours.
Bankruptcy is
Okay. I thought that was very, very mature and healed. I think that speaks more to what I've been saying about marriage.
Or relationships, period. Better choose what worked for you.
That, but specifically marriages, because he was staying on marriage as the lavender marriage is concerned.
What does that mean again?
That's
A
when
lavender
gay
marriage is when a openly gay man marries a straight woman.
right?
Oh, a lot of them doing that.
Yes, it's not nothing new. It's not something turn of the
I didn't know
century.
it was a term.
Well, it's probably because you don't. Why would you know gay terms? Okay.
So when I heard this, I really thought this aligned with my whole sentiment that marriage is not about love. I keep saying that. Really, you can learn, and I keep repeating that you can learn to love anybody. Marriage should not be about who you love, but who's equipped for the job. Who's equipped for the job? And I think that this is very healed because, yes, you are going to have a lot of people viewing your marriage, having opinions on who you decide to be with and what y'all situation looks like. But I really thought that this was very healed. This is very, very mature. And I've been saying this like, yes, maybe she's not the normal person that your homeboy who you grew up with is used to seeing you with. But if she brings everything that you need to become a better person, to keep growing, to be stable, I think that, a lot more people need to start taking on that side and having that to the forefront instead of what we've been propagated to believe that you have to fall in love and this has to be the one that you feel good with and all of the many fairy tales, Snow White, all that bullshit that is now having a divorce rate where it's at, that is now having people look at marriage in a disgusting way, not even having that considered. When we look at the statistics, a married household is always, well, not always, let me stop. Not always, but usually a more stable environment that is more profitable for everyone around as far as the community is concerned. It adds on to the value of not just you, but everyone else. Again, it's just like if you have someone who aligns with your moral code, someone who understands, like, okay, yeah, You're strong in this area. I'm strong in this area. But our moral codes line up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't believe in hitting women. Even if you're a gay man, whatever it may be. But if you don't believe in hitting women, and I don't believe in being hit, I think that is a good. I think that connects very well. Y'all won't have problems, but I guess from what the society and everyone else has been propagating is like, no, you have to be attracted to that person first, then you have to fall in love with that person, and then y'all can go forward inside of a relate. Like, that didn't have any of the major survival criteria listed in that. You know what I'm saying? This, yeah, they might look good and fall in love, but if they don't have any type of like they don't even write down a goal. What kind of growth do you really expect to come from that? It's not. It's just gonna be a fairy tale good time until it's not anymore. It's a whole lot that can come with this. But when I heard that, I really thought that this is really what needs to be more pushed. And like you said, relationships, but specifically if y'all are getting married,
Becoming a one union.
becoming one. Like, I just feel like that is more of the smarter things that will have better outcomes. Because I feel like if you're a nice person, if you have a good moral setup, if you are compassionate to your neighbor, compassionate to other humans, you can learn to love that person. Just like
It
you.
don't take long either, honestly.
I mean, yeah, it could. It might
Sometimes
not
it take long, but it don't really take long.
And
Especially if you
then
got the right person.
if you can have that if you can come to that realization and then get self help in each area, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's trauma I got to work through.
But see, that's when you learn. Both of y'all both have to be like aware enough of who self is.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. You
And I
have to be
think
aware.
that's what mostly people lacking is the awareness of who self is. Or cause a little bit. And then the awareness of how everybody see you is really probably what's stopping everybody.
Yeah. As much as people like to say, "Oh, I don't care what people think,"
You do. You do, and shit.
It shows.
It's a lot of people I don't care about, but I got certain moments in my life that I care. That's why they in my life, because I care.
And that's what I'm trying to get. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, those people deserve the side of you. You know what I'm saying? That is healed. Those people deserve. What is it? What I'm looking for? Sacrifices. Different sacrifices from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not used to having hard conversations, I think the people who actually mean something to me, they are the people that I try to get outside of my comfort zone,
Right,
and have those conversations with. I don't need to have those conversations with everybody because everybody is not a good person.
right.
And you will drain yourself trying to goddamn have those conversations or have that for everyone. It's not gonna make sense logically, and it's not gonna make sense to you in the long run when you feel like you're depleted of all of your goodness that you had to offer. It's not gonna make sense at all.
Right.
And I think more of that is that it's not gonna do you as a person any good.
And a lot of times I like to ask
And that's what I'm talking about right the fuck there. I don't understand how you got, because I'm not going out of my way to actually show people the healed version of me, how that equates to I'm automatically gonna treat them shitty. Others treat others shitty. Never said that. You're treating them like a human. Just because I don't know this woman, I can hold a door open for her. That's what I'm talking about.
Deserve that part of you. You don't know.
I did.
I think the vulnerable parts of it.
I did know and I'm glad that I'm going back now and like really just working on expressing my total and whole idea, because I don't see where in anything that I said that you just being a good person equals up to the people who are closest to me deserve the parts of me that I'm trying to change. I don't see how that is. I don't go out of my way and just be nasty to people. I'm not even made up like that. That's what I'm talking about. Moral makeup.
Right.
I'm not made to just go out here and
Right.
just shit on people. Like I sit up here and be like, oh, this big bitch, this big bitch. In my normal life, I don't go in the grocery store and just be like, look at this big bitch. I don't know this person to do that, and that's a very nasty characteristic to have. Who the fuck? But there are people that come out in that way to certain situations. It's not to everyone I do it online. The big bitch who cheated on her husband, that is a negative conversation. And yes, in that, I don't think that you deserve me just, oh, this young lady here decided to cheat. This young lady here decided to be a bad friend and a horrible human being and do all of these things that people in real life get killed about every day. It doesn't matter. She did it to an influencing audience. Exactly. Because I do agree, once you take it there and show people that you don't have a good character makeup, then all manners are out. All fucking manners are out. You've already made your bed. You made your fucking bed. Niggas who go around here, the nigga who killed all of his kids and then was on Grindr, I'm not sitting up here saying this young man, this person, this. No, this goddamn down low punk ass nigga. That's how you're getting addressed. You don't have the right to take the lives of anyone, much less children. So when you display it, you have to display how I'm going to approach it. Now, this is not everybody's view, because it's people that are more healed than me who can still approach that situation with a lot more demure that I feel like I'm not finna exercise for this motherfucker. And that's what I'm talking about, compartmentalization.
It's just certain situations have to get.
Yes, because you done got greasy.
Yeah.
You done did somebody dirty.
That has nothing to do with you.
If we're gonna cover it, I'm going to reply to said situation with the energy that person addressed it with. They did it in real life. I'm just using words to express a view, and it's one view of it. It's not saying that, oh, everybody, let's galvanize behind me and let's all do. No.
Well, I like to ask the question. So, you don't think? I mean, the person they did it to ain't talking about them like that.
Hell yeah.
That's all kind of fat bitches, lame ass hoe, gay ass nigga. There's a lot of that going on. Even the people that know happened to it, the close folks, they saying it.
Yes.
It ain't no.
Yes.
Especially when you hurt somebody, you think we finna talk nicely?
Exactly.
Everybody ain't got that in them now.
Like we giving all of this to the person who did it. What about the victims in said situation? We don't care about them?
No, you just like to talk about the people who do it, right?
Oh Lord, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Because it's like,
I thought I was
if
talking
it,
for
why
them.
why is it a topic anyway? Why is it making
Because it
its
came
rounds
across
anyway?
your FYP. That's the only topics we ever
Okay.
talk about is what comes across your algorithm, and because it comes across your algorithm, it's law.
No. If everybody would use the drive like it's there for, then I wouldn't be the only one having an algorithm to talk about. The fuck? I don't like that, bro. This is what I was saying. Like, you demonizing a nigga when I'm the only one putting this shit in the drive. Maybe if it was more topics in the drive, my algorithm wouldn't be the only thing we could talk about. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we done did this shit going on 3 years nonstop. We didn't quit. We didn't say, oh, I'm done with this shit, and then come back to it. And then, oh, I'm done with this shit, and then come back to it. No. No. Exactly. Even when life is not so good personally, nigga, we still show up. Not just because we feel some type of way about it. Oh, I'm not gonna show up. No. That's the point of a business. It doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't have a lens into what you're going through or anything like that. We talk about how nasty these businesses are every fucking day. And it's not even nasty. It's just that they're businesses. The business does not have a point to care about the individual person or what they go through. It has to run. People, parents die. People's siblings die. And all of that. You think Walmart shut down any day because your grandma was a good pillar in the community and you love her a lot? No. If they're a decent business, we would hope they would let you go on leave to get time to get yourself together and pay your respects to who means something to you. But the business keeps going. It keeps going. And that's that compartmentalization I'm speaking about right there. I don't understand how you hear I'm not giving everyone the heel part of me equaling up to you treat everyone shitty. There's not one person. There's a couple of people, but that's intentional. Yes, if somebody tell you I did them fucked up, that was intentional. If I made a mistake and went across something, people have those stories. Nah, he came back.
In his face.
He apologized for it. He apologized for how I took it or whatever it may be, whatever the situation is. But it's not just that you're a nasty person. Nobody has that story. So that's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. It's people in my past that will never be able to experience this version of me, and this is not even my best. This is not even the best version of me. And there's people in my past who've known me personally that won't even experience this version of me. Because I know how much work it took to get here. I know how much changing you have to do. I know how hard it is to change the older you get. And I'm only going to occupy my time with those who understand, those who get it. And yes, there's certain situations I really, and this is just me, and I could be wrong. And I have that bandwidth to change as I get older. But I'm not finna sit here and just equate just because you don't view something the way I view it and, oh, you're a nasty person. Oh, you must do this, you must do that. No, that's a lazy way out. That is a lazy way out to me. I can't do that to anyone, and those who I give a fuck about, I would definitely appreciate it if you wouldn't give me that same energy, because I'm not giving it to you. Just because, yes, this is a fucking show. If a big wide back bitch do something, bitch, your wide back ass is up for discussion. And you finna get these, and you finna get this flame. If you didn't want it, oh well, you should have treated the person in whatever situation we discussing better. That's why I always say with the police, stop trying to argue with the police. Or right there at the stop. Y'all are taking these few clips where somebody has their shit together or somebody actually took the time to understand their laws to a point of firing off at any given moment, and they're able to beat the police right down the side of the road and see, this is what we need to do. And the 1,000 people who tried after that get their ass smoked or locked up. So my focus is the 1,000 other people, hey, come to a point where you're not going to win right there. You're not equipped to win right there. You're not. Fight it in court. But a lot of people, again, are tied to situations through their emotions. And when you're tied to a situation through your emotions, it's harder for that person to then make a logical decision for the outcome. But just slandering someone's character because of the fucked up shit that somebody else did to somebody, I don't think that, well, let me say, I can't speak for everybody. I know that it doesn't make me feel good. And at that point, I am going to try my best to explain why this person deserves that. It is what it is. There are people who talked about Jesus and this nigga trying to help everybody. And they still came up with all kind of names and everything for him. And I ain't trying to help everybody. So I know there's people out here that's got the worst thing to say about me. That's not going to change how I raise my kids. They ain't going to change the morals and the way that I'm trying to make them productive citizens and smart, logical citizens of the land that we walk on. Treat everybody with respect. They disrespect you, take it to hell.
Lord, watch out.
Take it to hell. Take it to hell. Because at that point, they don't deserve that version of you. There's many people out here we done seen trying to help everybody and be nice to everybody only to end up dead. Because people are evil. And you didn't read the situation logically.
Ratchet, quick question. What was the triggering part?
What do you mean?
Because I know you'd be like, we be flagrant and everything. And really, I'm about to say, he wasn't even flagrant on this one. And it felt like he
on which one? On like that right now?
Yeah. When he was talking about the marriage. And it seemed like it's something he said that it didn't sit right with you. I'm learning to catch that too. It'd be like a little. I noticed.
We just have opposing opinions. That's all. I didn't have nothing to say. He has his opinion, I have mine.
But you did have something to say. You said then that means
I was
people
talking.
shitty.
No. We were. I was talking about what Short Guy asked me. I wasn't talking about that. And then I said, so does that mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, so that means that if the people who you know or whatever, or who you value, gets this healed version of you who's whatever, so what does that leave for the rest of the common person?
And I think that's where the frustration comes in. You've been out with me in real life. You've been out with me in real life. You see me operate in real life. When have I ever just been a horrible person to anybody?
But see, how would the viewers know that?
Fuck them. him.
That's what I was talking about.
Man, like, bruh, the viewers are just here to be entertained. 90% of these viewers, 99 point, however, are never going to see me in real life. We're never going to be within 1,000 feet of each other, the common person who looks at this.
Okay, so I was asking
I'm
about the
seeing a
viewers.
miscommunication. That's what I'm seeing. That's why I asked
Okay.
that question. Because it's like y'all talking, but it's two different things y'all talking about. Well, that is going through in my brain. I think
Yeah,
what
probably.
she asking you is, she's trying to say to you is, like, she asking the question because it might be some people who might take it as just being a nasty person in the world. So she asking you to break it down. I think that's what she was essentially trying to do.
Well, not necessarily say break it down, but I'm saying this is what people's opinions are. Like, this is their first impression of you. They don't know you.
So I think
This is their first impression. And what I'm asking is, why would you want that version of you to be your first impression towards anyone? And then you stated, because you don't care. I don't care what their first impression of me is, as long as the people that I deem worthy know me and know how I am or whatever. I don't, and I wasn't talking about the public, like in your immediate vicinity or anything like that. When I'm talking, I'm strictly talking about the damn podcast. I'm not, I guess you consider this not real life, but we're doing it in real life. Like, I'm sitting here in real life doing this podcast in real life. So I guess you could call that not real life. But what I'm asking is, just like when I said, you want to scrape the bottom of the barrel, you want to find those, that you talk about the people and then so one of my big things is, like, why do y'all always have to go towards, let's say nothing was even wrong? Because again, I asked, why do you have to be so flagrant? Nothing doesn't even have to be wrong, or a bad thing doesn't have to happen, but you will damn sure go straight for body shaming somebody or talking about somebody's body. And it's like, why? Like for instance, Brene. She had to be a big, wide back, fat, foot ass bitch, long titty, no nipple having ass bitch. Okay, but why did it have to go to body shaming when she could have just been an ain't shit friend? She was an ain't shit friend. She was an ain't shit wife. She was an ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my mind goes. That's what I'm asking. Why does it have to go there? And the reason that I ask this is because I'm looking at it in the aspect of a viewer. Like, if I was to view this podcast, if it was to come across my feed and I just see you going off and it's on a constant basis, and it's like, why does it have to get that way? That's what the question was.
Okay, now that it's broke down like that and I can understand that, I'm going to answer everything that you said. Specifically when it comes to Brene, when you show your character is evil to the point of someone who supposedly meant so much to you, you would snake them, I have no respect for you. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the people who are victims in that situation will look at that video and agree with everything I said, much less agree with how I said it. They probably calling her names way worse than that because they're victimized from her actions. That's Brene. If Brene was being recognized for some type of Nobel Peace Prize or something like that, I guarantee you would have never heard me go, fat bitch, this fat bitch, this. No, hell no. This woman did something worthy. Great job. We need more black women to follow this lead. That would have been my whole sentiment if she was being recognized for being such a great person. She's viral specifically for snaking her best friend, for cheating on her husband, and then going behind her friend, and then marrying her best friend's husband. I'm sorry. I think people who have anything, any shallow version, any shallow view, opinion of her, let it ride. That's what I'm talking about. Her actions have shown that she is an evil person. We do not need more of these people in society. And because she's trying to capitalize off this and make all of it, well, bitch, you're going to get the ugly side too. You're going to get the ugly side too. Now, one time, have you heard me say anything about Candace Owens? And there are plenty jokes out there that go on about her that I can lean into. But to me, she's just a black woman who is actually trying to put in the work to make a difference for what she believes in. I may not agree with everything that she's doing.
That's surprising.
But I'm not finna sit up here and just shame her for that. Jasmine Crockett. You ain't never heard me go off on her in the way that whatever. She's a black woman trying to do something, make a real difference in what she believes in.
All right,
Cool.
So I got.
No, I was just throwing up examples.
So it seems like, because you brought it up again, it's when we get to start like calling them off back.
It's not even just. It's not just. That's just the one I can recall because I know that you'll go give me an example, and that's the one I can recall because that's the one we talked about more recently or most recently. But there are plenty of times where I'm saying like, please, like y'all, we don't have to be so flagrant. Y'all don't have to go this far. You don't have to be that graphic. Like and you can't sit there and tell me that I have not said this on multiple shows.
No, you say it a lot. But what I've been thinking is, I'm trying to figure out the triggers too, because I'm like, we go in on niggas too. You don't slick them. You'll let us ride that one. I noticed that you'll let us ride them. You'll let us pause. You'll let us get off on them. But it's when we get to them fat bitches, that's when you'll normally say it. So that's what I'm saying. Is that a trigger? Because we done got on some niggas. You let us have our way.
No,
that's or kids.
No,
yeah, or kids too. Yeah,
I've definitely. It's. I don't discriminate when y'all get that flagrant. I don't because y'all were getting on. Who was it? Like Finesse 2 times. And then y'all were getting on somebody, and then it got into the point of sodomy, and I was like, why do we have to go there?
Oh, you're talking about Hustle Cartel.
Hustle Cartel.
Okay.
Hustle Cartel.
But when you were saying it, you were laughing. Yeah, come on, guys, you laughing. But I'll be replaying everything in my head. Cause I'm like, I gotta know what like where's the trigger at? For like it'd be like, all right, but it's normally when we on them fat ass hoes that be doing dirty shit.
Name another one.
Now I know you get on some kids. You be like, they kids, guys. Which, yeah, but...
Yes, these are children. These are minors. I understand they did some fucked up shit, but we're adults here. We are the adults.
And that's where my rebuttal is. We just sat up here, and there was a 14-year-old who beat his grandmother. An elderly lady who actually loves this man. To the point where she had to say, I can no longer raise you. I have to call the cops. This nigga went to jail, and his first visit, he came back with all type of lumps and bumps and all of that shit. And I was like, good. They should have goddamn butt fucked your ass in there. And you was like, oh, no, he's a kid. This kid he doesn't have respect for adults. If he was finna beat his grandmother, someone who is making sure you got a roof over your head, food in your stomach, what the fuck do you think that if he got mad from his child brain at the world to any other adult? If he had a gun, he would kill us. That's where my commentary and flagrant commentary comes from. Because obviously, saying things the nice way to certain people, it doesn't register. They take that as I can
Pussy.
take advantage of you.
They slick think you pussy.
Oh, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna really break this down to me in the child brain? Oh, you're not gonna punish me? Oh, this makes you feel a certain kind of way. Cool. Now, next time I gotta open it, I'm really finna take advantage of this shit. It's biology. It's just certain people's makeup. Do you have kids that can understand the nice way? Yes. Yes. Those kids, I don't think needs to be approached then with the flagrant vulgarity that someone who just showed they have no regard for human life, much less the people who give a fuck about them. No, these kids have to go through something to actually understand.
Okay.
And it's certain people for certain situations. I get it. I definitely understand it. I definitely see it. There are some kids you don't have to say nothing to. They follow the rules because their character makeup, this is right, this is wrong. I don't like doing wrong. I'm going to do my best to do right. You barely even have to speak to them because that is their character makeup. Then you have those kids who not only am I going to try shit, but I'm going to show disregard for the safety of those around me and the ones who are supposed to be protecting me. That's when we go over them stories of, you're not supposed to have your phone in school, little girl. Give me your phone. Oh, you can't have my phone, fuck nigga, When the teacher then tries to go and grab the phone, they're taking books. Bow, bow. That little bitch need to be goddamn beat from wherever she's from to the jail cell she needs to be in. Am I saying that by all kids? No, because all kids don't do that. Yeah, they try shit. Most kids understand, well, this person has authority over me. My parents send me to school and for me to follow the instructions of the teachers. If I tried to be slick and pull my phone out, if they caught me and they say, give me my phone, I better give them my phone. And I just have to be mad and understand that, hey, these are the rules. That kid then doesn't get the same response or commentary from me. He's being raised right. She is being raised right. She has a good character makeup. But we see it all the time. Kids get that and they're becoming smarter because we have access to the internet and they seeing different things and they be influenced by different things. To the point of they are really hurting people, adults. Damn their peers. They're really hurting adults.
It's a lot of them don't got no respect for that adult around.
And I just feel like having that soft approach towards them is what got them feeling like they can do this. Nobody has really gave them a reality check of, hey, this is life. You cannot go around disrespecting people.
And think ain't nothing gonna happen to you.
Exactly. That's when you see all these police stops. They were clearly in the wrong. Man, you were going back and forth, swerving in the lane. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I should get a ticket. Wait, whoa. What the fuck do you mean? What? You were doing wrong. Oh, well, I ain't got to answer your question. I ain't got to step out the car. I ain't got to do... Damn. Calm down. You were just going to get a ticket, but now you're frustrating. Now you're being very disrespectful. And they fight the cops all the way to the damn jail until they understand that you can't cry your way out of this like you've been doing it all your life. And the people that supposedly care about you have been bending because you've been crying. You get your way when you cry. You get your way when you raise enough hell. But not in real life. Your ass finna sit here until the judge say so. I be looking at all them judge shows with my grandma and shit. People be all up in front of the judge. Nigga, you're in the court. This judge have told you no cussing in the court and you still cussing. I can do what I want. You can say what you want. And then when he say contempt of court, you're held for 10 days. Then you want to act like everybody in the world and did something to you when it's no. You have to follow rules. You can't come in here and just do it because this is how you feel and nobody has raised you to follow rules.
And for every action, there's a reaction. You
Definitely
cause
is.
the reaction. And whatever reaction you get, you got to be okay with that reaction. Thank you. You got to be okay with that reaction.
I do agree that if we don't want to hear that flagrant side so much, let's find different stories with positivity in them to commentate on. That would then the vulgarness, the antics, and all of that will be a lot less because we're not criticizing something that should be common sense. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. But then let's all get back to putting what we see on our different algorithms into the drive so that it's just not my algorithm that we're commentating on. It won't just be my algorithm. If you see something and you want to speak on it, if you want to make this a topic, ain't nobody, I'm not sitting up here telling nobody, oh no, we ain't finna speak on that. No, I don't even know why you put, what? No, y'all, we're a team here. Y'all the ones showing up every week with me. No, y'all just have just as much say so on what we speak about on this platform, just as much as I do. So yes, there's definitely that approach we can take towards things. But when we are just going off my algorithm and it is skewed, there's a lot of shit that just needs to be met with hardcore, unfiltered reality. It just is what it is. Just like when you were speaking on the girl who got the Dr. Pepper jingle. And my first thing was, oh, you mean the big girl. I wasn't saying it in a demeaning way. I was just saying it as a way to identify her, and I never came at that young lady in no disrespectful way because she hasn't done nothing but just be a creative person who put her ideas online. I'm not finna sit up here and go in, oh, you big ass bitch. But I don't know. No, I'm not doing that. But in Brené's case,
Renee get that smoke.
She get the smoke.
Renee get that smoke.
She get the smoke.
Renee ain't shit.
At all. At all. But again, like I said, she doing the best thing she can do in this situation and capitalize on it.
I asked him quick. I've really been thinking. I was like, I feel like it'd be a lot of miscommunication, and maybe because it's something that gets said, it'll trigger, and you stop listening to the whole thing all the way out, but you stuck on thing that got you to like, what the fuck? A lot of times,
the delivery of it, and I can understand because a lot of people have that thing. Oh, it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
I just always want to get that understanding. Like, what?
I just don't want to get banned. I want to be able to get sponsorships. I want to be able to do collaborations. That's where I'm coming from.
And I can understand that and accept that. I can accept that.
So there's some things like I said, we
I'm
still
not,
working.
Right. I'm not saying
working.
that I'm perfect or I've done nothing wrong. I'm never going to claim that. But I can definitely accept that other than a shot. Oh, you old, then everybody else just get you treating them like shit. Like I'm not gonna receive that because I don't treat people like shit. Even when it comes to certain topics, I'm not going out of my way to then just like demean a person. They have to display some type of action that is not acceptable, and then I take all the chains off. And I go in, I unleash. The first video we ever went viral on, nigga, I was tearing Gotti ass up.
I can understand that'd be a lot the way we be going too, and you're not that type of person. I get. That's why I started getting it. Like it just that's not even if she is do something like that, she's not gonna go.
And I'm not trying to change her, but and I'm not taking a shot at her for being that kind of person. Like that's just my whole thing. Yes, she has a very different way of approaching certain situations. I'm then not trying to make her feel bad about how you approached a situation. I just feel like I don't get that same respect.
Let me approach the situations I'm in the way I'm gonna approach them, because I see it fit. I see that it warrants for me. That's how we look at it a lot too. Like, no,
and I could be wrong.
So I got a prime example of how I feel like maybe I do the same thing and you do take it a kind of way, because I remember it was probably like a year or so ago or whatever. You was just like, I don't like the way that you talk about men because it makes me feel like as your friend you feel like you feel some type of way because I'm a man. And I'm like, but I don't treat you like the type of man that I'm talking about. And yes, I do speak very low of men because that's what I've experienced. And so I will speak very low of men, or and not even in a I'll just do something like men, you know what I'm saying, or like if it, or like of course that happened, he's a man, or of course that, you know what I'm saying. So I'll do something like that, and you expressed that you didn't like the way that I spoke about men because you are a man. And when I expressed I don't like the way that you speak about women because I'm a woman, and you're like, but I don't talk about you like that. But I'm a woman. I'm offended as a woman. I might not be offended as the ratchet hippie, but as a woman, as someone who was born with 2 X chromosomes, I feel some type of way.
And I have apologized to you about that. I do remember that conversation. In that conversation, I just expressed that could you preference whatever you feel towards certain men by letting it be certain men and not just a blanket umbrella over all men. Because I can't. Yes, there are fucking men that we crucify. All men are not the same. Yes, you have some sick ass men. You have men who don't deserve to breathe free air ever again. Yes, you have men that are very just disturbing and not good people. I agree with that. And my thing was just make it known that it's not all men. I get it. But yes, when you were just making it a blanket statement like this is all men, yes, I did feel some kind of way because you're not differentiating, you're not like giving them their own smoke. And I think I have been more vocal in trying to make it known that this is not all women. This is not all black women. This is not all big women. This is this specific type of person. So yes, and I agree, and I think I even apologize to you for that because I'm not trying to group together all women. I'm not trying to group together all black women. No, no, no. That is not my angle. I don't even want to be in a satire way of that. No, I'm not trying to do that. But I just would like the same respect back, because not all men are the same. Not all men are sick people. Not all men are pedophiles. So I get it. And yes, I do agree with the conversation that we had. But it's just, let's not group everybody together.
Do you feel like he grouped all the women together?
I'm pretty sure in the beginning I wasn't. Yes, I wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't separating, and I was just saying, you know what I'm saying, women, and
okay.
I could see how
Or
she would
these
take that.
bitches.
Yeah, or these bitches, yeah. So it's just like, I get it. I'm wrong with that, because not all women are the same. Not all women are bitches.
Right.
Not all women are hoes. Not all women are sluts.
See, this is a good conversation, right here. This is a good talk that we have. Because what I just displayed is really some misunderstanding. It's a miscommunication of how stuff going on. That's why I've just been sitting here thinking, and I come up with, because I'm like, it's been miscommunication. You'll hear something, and you know, once it pops in your head, it'll trigger a little bit, and now you so focused on that, you ain't even get to finish out. And we talk over each other a lot, which I'm myself trying to work better on. And
You gotta work on talking, period. I just like, when I was talking to Slim about this the other day, when we were, talking about how I made him feel during last Saturday's podcast. I was telling him, like, sometimes I just have to sit back and do my job. Like, a lot of times you want to talk about compartmentalizing, and I'm trying to tell you the way that I end up doing it is that I literally just focus on the job. I make sure what needs to be clicked is clicked, what needs to be on is on, what sound is on has sound, all that jazz. As you see, every time y'all do it, something happens. Every time, you know what I'm saying? I got all of the damn live streams. I got all of they got the chat up, all the stuff. I'm talking all the stuff, And sometimes I have to not listen to what y'all are saying, take the headphones off, and just do my job. And then I feel like I get chastised for that in a way, because it's like, oh well, you're a third mic and but it's like, y'all don't want to hear what I got to say. I'm not. I don't have to say what. That's why I say a lot of times, like, these are not the thoughts and opinions of the entire cast. Like, 98% of the time, we will agree to disagree. Okay, well, 89% of the time, we just have to agree to disagree, because and again, it could be me, and I've said this off camera plenty of times. I've said it could be my mind. Again, a touch of the tism. I don't know why some things I see black and white. That's also an ADHD thing. It's not that I'm making excuses. I'm just giving y'all understanding, and it does be very black and white. And sometimes, like, I am not a character. The same person I am right now on this microphone is the same person I am when I'm not on this microphone. I'm not a persona. And I'm not saying y'all can't be a persona or whatever, but I'm not being like a more animated version of me or a different version of me or anything of that. I'm not doing any of that. And so my thoughts and feelings are my real thoughts and feelings.
That's why I told you it took me because I understood. I just how you process it. If I didn't bring it to your girlfriend, but this is like, maybe, you know what, I gotta, because I'm trying to see it from you.
Like, okay, you know why I bring it to you, and here's the thing: if I didn't say something, then it'd be a problem. I say something, and it's a problem. And the reason I say something is because I know that my brain works differently, and I have to know, was that just like, this is making me see y'all different, and I know y'all are taking, and I get it. I get that y'all are taking it as a hit. Like, goddamn, you've known us for 6 and 3, or going on 6 and 3 years, like. We've been friends for a long time. Like, how could how could you see me any differently? And this is me actually vocalizing like, hey, my brain is doing some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just need y'all to make sure that we're on the same page. I can't help how my brain works. And again, not giving excuses, just giving understanding. And so when I brought that to y'all last week, it should have been delivered in a different way. But again, this is what I used to ask y'all all the time. Is this how you really feel? Is this what you really think? Because a lot of times I would be very silent during the show and I wouldn't say anything. But after the show, I'd be like, is this how you really feel? And again, maybe in the beginning, understandable, I would ask because we were still getting to know each other. But this deep in, and I ask y'all a question like that or say some shit like, I don't even know who the fuck y'all voted for. I don't know where you stand because you are so convincing on the fucking podcast. So like I don't know. And I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me or do y'all really feel this way? So that was me vocalizing, communicating, trying to tell y'all I need to understand where y'all are at. But I'm not saying that y'all feelings are not valid. And if you felt hit, which both of y'all did, it just because I didn't mean for that to happen doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
Right. No, that's why I had to let you know. That's why it took me a minute to even say something to you because it's like and I'm trying to stop me from overly tripping because it's entering into a era where I don't really deal in my emotions. I don't deal with them a lot. I process them, yeah, but I don't deal with them. So I've been having to deal with them because I'm overly tripping in my head, knowing it's not all her fault. If you get what I'm saying, it's like no, it's not all her fault. It's not, she just seeing it a certain way, and I need to see it from that way, see how she.
Yeah, maybe sometimes you just need to do your job and talk more so I can talk less and just do my job.
Well, that's what communication is.
Yeah.
Communication is not always beautiful and a good somber talk or tone.
Honestly, I like the uncomfortable conversations.
But I guarantee these are the conversations that can progress.
Yeah.
That can get more progression going forward.
You know what I'm saying? My sister got a process having a heart. It's a new area for me. So this is what that is. I ain't mad at you. I'm not a little hurt, but I'm not mad at you. My feelings got hurt. I don't let that get hurt. And that's all it is.
It be like that sometimes.
Let your little bro, yeah.
It does be like that, but I do agree that these conversations are the ones that make the team stronger, gives more clarity in every person's viewpoint, what they bring, and shit that'll help us as individuals work on certain things that hell ain't nobody, I say it all the time, ain't nobody perfect. Y'all gonna find shit that we gotta work on going forward to be better humans, be better people, and to be better podcasters. So hey, there's no view that was spoken that is lower than the other. Everybody's opinion means something. Right. Everybody's feelings and views mean something when it comes to ready to be accountable.
Oh, I also want to say this. Why you think another reason why is because I knew I wasn't as mad as you I was because I already know you already say thank us. You thank us for letting you have your moments. If we just let you ride them motherfuckers out, all right, do your thing. So it just to me, one of them things, it just a thing that just hurt my feelings because my brain was processing this how she been feeling about you. So I'm fighting my brain back like, hey, no, I don't think that. I just think just how we've been coming out, just hitting her like maybe she didn't have the correct words to express because I have a hard time expressing what I got in my head a lot. I took it with grace. If you just let me process it. I love you. I love my brother.
Yeah, I love Love everybody.
Me and him, now we
especially
get too
this
far,
team.
he be like, you hear me say, you want to go outside? Want to go outside, get it over with, come back in. I love y'all. I chose y'all in my life. It's intentional that y'all stay. And I'm going to work through it. I think this is
It's
a
a great
good
good.
episode, honestly, that we got to just show our vulnerability. Yeah. Now they got to see the real us. Everyone today.
Yep. Shit. Real shit. What? Let's see. Yep. We ain't got to do no perspiration
we
today.
don't.
This was good enough.
Y'all get like
I think
us,
we did
figure
it.
it
I
out.
think we did it. So, this has been another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
We will
Ready.
see
I've
y'all
been ready.
Wednesday.
I'm
That's
accountable.
right.
If the Lord willing,
Willing.
depending on how this storm go. They say